movie tree.
Howdy, branches, and welcome to the Movie Trip Podcast. Another episode. Here we go. We're diving deep into the 2000s, or high into the 2000s.
The noughties.
The noughties.
Yes.
We're going into Wanted, 2008's action thriller. Not thriller, but action.
Action.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
So we got here by climbing the Chris Pratt branch. He played Peter Quill, a.k.a. Star-Lord, Guardians DOS, and he plays Barry in Wanted.
He certainly does.
He does. Storyline. A frustrated office worker discovers that he is the son of a professional assassin and that he shares his father's superhuman killing abilities. Where did you first watch?
I went to the movies with this one.
I did too. This had a great trailer
Yeah.
that sucked me right in.
It has that twist. It has Angelina. It had most things you needed in the
Morgan
2000s.
Freeman just talking like this.
Yes, everything was.
This is the loom of fate.
It was. I think it was big. It was pretty big.
It was for the time, and I'll tell you. The box office kind of reflects that. So IMDb, 6.7.
Yeah.
From 419k ratings. Rotten Tomatoes, 71% critics, 69% audience.
Okay.
On a budget of 75 million. Made 342 mil.
Big money.
Big money.
Big money.
15th at the box office in a year that was dominated by The Dark Knight, with Indiana Jones 4, Kung Fu Panda, Hancock, and so on doing well. Released on the 31st of July 2008. This is our third movie from 2008.
What do we got?
Well, if you just cast your ears towards your headset.
You don't move, your head is going up his. Y'all fellas sure you want to ride this train?
Hancock.
Good boy.
Second one.
How did you get in here?
The window?
Do you do that a lot?
Just the past couple of months.
Oh, come on, man.
How'd you get in the window? Can you play it again?
Oh, geez, you've never asked for a replay.
No.
How did you get in here?
The window?
Do you do that a lot?
Just the past couple of months.
Oh, Twilight.
Oh, Jesus, that's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
You're in danger there.
Ooh, needed a replay.
You got there in the end.
Needed a replay.
I'll give you one replay. A runtime of an hour and 50 minutes, produced by Universal Pictures and Spyglass Entertainment and Relativity Media. Was nominated for 2 Oscars.
Visual effects?
No, lost Best Sound Mixing to Slumdog Millionaire and lost Best Sound Editing to The Dark Knight.
Fair enough, I guess.
Directed by, bear with me, I've never been able to pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
Timur Bekmambetov.
Oh.
He's done sweet fuck all outside of the Soviet Union, but he did Night Watch.
Yeah, they were pretty big.
They were massive.
Probably why you got this.
To the cast, Angelina Jolie, 33. James McAvoy, 29. Morgan Freeman, 71. Terrence Stamp, 70. Thomas Kretschmann, 46. And Carmen, 36.
Morgan was 71 in 2008.
Yep.
Damn, he's closing in on a century.
He's...
Whew.
Can't be long for this world now, Morgan.
No. He gave Gene Hackman's little eulogy at the Oscars.
Well, they were in Unforgiven together, so
yes, they were.
Whatever.
All right. Gee whiz, not happy about that.
All right, so last week, Skinning the Smoke Wagon, you said a DOS.
Yep.
I said a thrice. Can I have your thoughts and score out of 5?
I'll admit, when we chose this film, I thought we'd be laughing it right out of the podcast studio. I was wrong. This movie feels like it walks so that films like John Wick could run. If this had made a few better choices, there's no reason it couldn't have had a franchise of its own. As terrible as James McAvoy's American accent is, he becomes a strong leading man by the film's end. Freeman is a solid baddie, and Ange's stranglehold on the sexy female action star in the 2000s is on full display. The law had every chance of going much deeper. It falls down by not continuing the use of the hard rock tunes and failing to capitalize on that rock style it shows so many glimpses of throughout the film. CGI is aging well. Apart from a few car scenes, the storyline is a bit ludicrous. Get out the way. But with just enough depth to keep you hooked. A missed opportunity, but still a very solid watch. 3.2.
3.2, okay. So a whole point higher than what you predicted.
Yeah, like I really enjoyed the action scenes, man. I thought, like, don't get me wrong, the start of this film, I go, oh my God, this is going to be as bad as I thought it was going to be. But they really pick it up, like using the 9-inch nails and stuff like that throughout the film. And they have some really cool sequences. And I just feel like this is almost what John Wick could have been what John Wick is in 2008. It's the way they use the guns and everything is really cool. They got a baddie, they got lore. It's all there. Probably just before its time, and they didn't take advantage of the strengths that they had. Mm-hmm. What do you got, mate?
This movie's premise is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Shit that would only make sense in the Fast and the Furious universe these days. But let's forget all that because it is based on a comic and it is a work of fiction. For me, if you got rid of some of the more ridiculous elements, then it would be a perfectly great actioner. But even though you can suspend your sense of disbelief because this is, after all, a movie, you can't ignore dumb shit. Like, how did Wesley turn into Super Agent Fraternity Super Spy Man in only 6 weeks? How the fuck do you shoot the wings off flies without obliterating the flies? And how, in all that is holy, do you shoot bullets out of the air? Fun in parts, naff in others. Yep. It's less than what I said, but it's still a 3 out of 5. That gives it a 3.1, and that puts it 111th, just above Hellboy and just below The Adventures of Tintin.
I'll probably watch this before Tintin.
I probably watched this before. Oh, yeah, Tintin, yes.
Tintin was long dragged
Maybe not
out.
Hellboy. Oh,
They're about the same, though,
They're
aren't
about
they?
the same.
Yeah.
And of a similar vintage.
I do. Like, there's just so many things. Like that, what'd you say, the shooting the bullets out of the air. For me, how I said this relates to John Wick, it's like the suit. They just wear bulletproof suits, and now they can just get shot all the time. And they just, like, what's his name? John Wick just pulls his lapel up.
Yeah.
And apparently that just stops bullets from hitting.
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Because.
And that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, they're shooting bullets, and it's that cool thing that if they just done a few things right, they may have been able to turn this. With the amount of money it made,
It's funny it wasn't. It's funny there was no sequel, and there was not even any talk of a sequel.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Maybe they couldn't get anyone back. I suppose most of the main cast was dead.
The only one that lived was fucking Wesley.
Yeah, you'd probably be bringing back McAvoy and then a whole new cast.
Yeah.
So maybe they didn't think they could do it with him.
Anyway, do you have a best on ground?
I do. James McAvoy, second half. Second half of the film.
Yeah.
When he turns into a badass, he becomes everything you actually want from James McAvoy. Mm-hmm. What do you got?
I had Angelina.
Yeah.
I thought she's a level above everyone else in this movie.
She played this film like 3 or 4 times in this decade.
Yeah, I know. But you can tell she's actually having some fun with this.
Yeah.
She looks cool, sexy, assured, right up to the end when she makes that final decision and takes it with a smile on her face. Mm-hmm. I thought this and Mr. and Mrs. Smith were the two Angelina roles that I loved the most, and I felt like she looked the best in.
But she had this, Lara Croft, Salt. I think she had like a few others. She had like 7 films in this like decade playing basically the same person. And hey, good on her.
Worst on ground?
James McAvoy, first half. His voice as the timid, panicky Wesley is highly irritating.
It was his narration too.
Yeah, but the point where he's in the car and getting away, oh my God! Oh, please stop. Please stop.
Yeah, no, I
please
feel you.
Stop.
Yeah.
So James McAvoy is also my worst on ground.
Well, that's weird. That's the first time that's ever happened.
It's worth it as well because I don't think anyone else was good enough.
No, I agree with you. I think that the backup cast the second
supporting
that's the one. Yeah. I should have known that. The supporting cast were all really good and did their roles really well.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with it.
But you're right, McAvoy, and I had him on and off as worse. So
yeah,
I'll lump mine with yours. Yeah, first half McAvoy was horrible,
irritating to the point
where I wish Chris Pratt had hit him with the keyboard.
Yeah, I was open. Can we switch him, knowing what Chris Pratt is?
Yeah, I know.
Can we get Chris Pratt in the main
exactly
role?
Right. Play of the day.
Easy. The entire train sequence with Cross. God, I loved it. Where the car runs into the train and the shooting there, the lights going off. I thought, actually, this looks like it's on a goddamn train. So I was pretty happy with that. What do you got?
For me, the stunt work in this movie is the real standout. And I just love the scene in the pharmacy car park where Fox catches Wesley in her car while doing a 360 fucking swivel burnout, whatever the fuck you call it. And does it so neatly and perfectly. I hope there's footage out there. I'm pretty sure there is of how they did that stunt. Because I would love to look at it and put it in a post.
I think the stunt person just have to jump the tiniest bit or else his ankles are absolutely dust.
Yeah, I don't know how they would do it.
Good. You think about the effects, how he's like jumps through the through the glass.
I didn't, and I still don't get how. I get that McAvoy, like Wesley, in that his anxiety is actually a superpower,
adrenaline,
and he can analyze things and see things and stuff. I don't get how that translates into super speed and super jump.
It is one of the things that it's never brought up.
No.
Like, it's not like he has a super jump. They're like, oh, Wesley, by the way, when you get your heart rate up, you can jump.
You can jump across
a street,
building to building.
building to building.
The comic book it's superheroes.
Yeah.
It doesn't really get conveyed that well in this movie.
Well, they almost try to say that you can just, if you can get your heartbeat going that
You can
slow,
do it. You can do anything.
You can slow down time.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like, okay, there's something there. But why can he jump across a street?
No
Slowing
idea.
down time doesn't allow you to jump further. So,
Very questionable.
Question I have. So, this whole car scene, they're going back and forth. How is Cross keeping up with the Dodge Viper when she's going hammer and tong?
He's in a taco truck.
An ice cream truck. Like something that delivers the post.
Yeah.
Why
He's in
is
a mail,
he?
You're right. He's in a mail van.
And somehow he's keeping up with the Dodge Viper.
That's what I don't get. I don't get that about movies sometimes is that you can have a fucking like a Ferrari and the guy's driving a panel van.
Yeah.
And the guy in the panel van's driving next to you. Like, not a fucking chance in hell.
I feel like this was the only way they sold the movie to the production company. They're like, oh, it's an action film. Yeah, tell me something new. They bend the bullets.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Bullets don't bend.
Bullets don't bend?
You goddamn right they don't.
But they do now.
But they do now. Holy shit. Let's give them a budget. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
Who can we get? Angelina Jolie. Sold.
Yeah.
And what's she going to play? Sassy, sexualized assassin. Oh, my God. Money. Ching, ching, ching. Bending bullets.
Who else?
Angelina Jolie.
Who else can we get? Well, what do you think? What do you say about Morgan Freeman?
Oh, my God. Holy shit. And guess what? He's the bad guy. Oh! This is money.
The first job, I don't get. Okay, so he's fucking good with guns and shit now, by the way.
Yeah.
Why are we killing this dude from a moving train? Why not? If we can snipe pricks from 5 kilometers away, why are we on moving
Just do it
trains?
from work. Just do it from yard.
Just do it for the office.
You got to be able to flip and spin and jiggle jaggle.
Gotta bend that bullet through one specific pane of glass around the secretary. Would you watch it again?
Probably not.
Negative. No real need.
Negatory.
No real need. Like there's a lot of better action movies to watch before you watch this again.
Absolutely.
Where did you watch?
Watch this on Paramount.
I also watched this on Paramount. Do you want some trivia?
Yeah.
Let's do some movie trivia.
Body count.
Ooh, what's this?
76.
Damn, is that some sort of number?
Yes.
Do we have to go kill someone?
Yes, exactly.
There's 76.
It's a 7 and a 6.
What does that equal on the
What's
on the ABCs?
It's 7 in the alphabet and 6 in the alphabet. Was that fucking G? H or something?
And if we use those numbers 76 times, shit, I've got to kill you.
Damn.
It's the movie of fate. Movie of fate.
Hello, Mr. Nice Watch.
James McAvoy. There's a lot of watches on the Rats, obviously. But James McAvoy wears a digital Casio A168W1. It's almost the most classic looking of all of Casio's digital watches from the 80s. It's the silver digital watch.
I saw it when it was hanging from the train.
Hanging from the train. I do have one. You can still get them today from Amazon for about $65.
Cheap dollar.
The graphic novel that inspired the movie is actually about supervillains who took over the world and defeated almost every superhero. The movie took a less fantastic supernatural approach, and some characters were not used, such as Shithead, a monster made with the feces of the devil and of the most evil people on earth, including Hitler.
I feel like whoever wrote that is not very happy with this film.
No.
Who was it?
Mark Miller.
Oh, it was Mark Miller.
Yeah.
Shit, he's
Yeah. Casting. Halle Berry, Jessica Biel, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Beyonce were considered for the role of Fox, because in the comics, Fox was of African American descent.
I'll take Berry.
I would take Halle Berry.
Big.
Dax Shepard was originally considered for the role of Wesley. I feel like he and Chris Pratt are almost the same person. He could have played Barry.
I'm just not sure. Not sure. Yeah.
James McAvoy screen tested for the lead role in early 2006, but was initially rejected as the studio wanted a more conventional leading man. He was later recalled when the producers decided that his character was more the runt of the litter. The studio ultimately changed its mind and wanted someone geeky.
So there's no branching as we
Don't. Okay.
And now it's time for us to branch out and decide what we'll watch next week.
I think
Sure,
we should
shut your mouth.
watch.
Shut your mouth and let me tell the story. I know you don't like this bit, but this is what we're doing. This is for Nikki's birthday. This is so we can get to Hook. So if you've been listening the last couple of weeks,
Hook, I tell you what.
yeah. So if you've been listening the last couple of weeks, you know that we've forward branched towards Hook in a couple of weeks. We're about to do the third leg of said branching, and so from the Angelina Jolie branch, next week we are doing Poncho.
Kung Fu Panda! Dumpling! Yeah, chop chop.
You can't
Karate!
do that.
We are doing Kung Fu Panda.
We are doing Kung Fu
back
Panda.
to Jack Black.
Back to black.
Back to black. That's what your mom said.
We're going to keep all this in now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Go ahead, skin it. Skin that smoke wagon and see what happens.
This is all on you, because I've never seen Kung Fu Panda.
All I know is that if you're going to watch it, have your Chinese food ordered, because it makes you hungry.
Does it?
Dumplings, man. You will want dumpling upon dumpling.
I mean, I'm not against dumplings.
It's a fun movie. Fun. I do enjoy it. Well, do enjoy it. I haven't watched it since probably cinemas.
Yeah.
But it is like it's enjoyable. The animation was original at the time. I'll probably go.
Got a banging cast.
Yeah. I'll probably go 3.8.
3.8.
Yep. I don't think it's in the higher echelons of animated films, or else I would have watched it again.
Well, for me, it got lost in the shuffle of all the Shreks and the Ice Ages and the Madagascars, and it just kind of got lost in the shuffle of all that. And so I just never got to it. Yeah.
It's a good call.
Like I said, though, banging cast. So you get Angelina, Jack Black, Dustin Hoffman, Idris Elba.
Is he in number 2?
I don't know.
Anyway.
I'm just reeling off names.
It is good
Michael
fun.
J. Fox.
Okay.
Told you, I'm just reeling off names.
Marlon Brando?
Yeah, Marlon Brando. You know? Look at what have they done to my Kung Fu Panda?
Hoo-ha, potato!
Yeah. Hoo-ha!
Hoo-ha, cha!
I'm a Kung Fu Panda.
Hoo-ha, pa-chow! Cha! Hoo-ha! Anyway. Keys, where are you, you bastard? You son of a bitch.
It's true.
But he still plays.
His mum is a bitch. I've
still
met her.
Son of a bitch.
Yes.
That was good.
Yeah,
That was fun.
Not 100%
That was
sure.
fun.
If you know someone that might like to listen to us and share an episode with them, possibly this one, who the fuck knows? You can drop us a line by email at themovietreepod@gmail.com. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Apart from that, come and climb the movie tree with us again next week. Yeah. We do a Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Just lean into that racial stereotype.
They love it. They love the bread.
It's not that they love it. It's that no one's complained about it.
No, that's it. That means they love it.
We did it in fucking Gremlins.
It's the funniest post we've done ever. Yo, adios, fraternity bitches.